This is the Gillette Labs with exfoliating bar. The bar and the handle removes unseen dirt and debris ahead of the blades for effortless shaving in one efficient stroke.
Again, the Jets, do a real good job in the kicking game. They're very good on situational plays. Both man and Zerline have onside kicks, so there's kind of a lot to prepare for there. We took a timeout prior to the kick once we sort of saw what was happening. But really, it was a very good kick by Zerline, where it looked like it was going to go to our right, and then he kicked it back over to the left. It was a really good play by Peppers. So, they're probably one of the best onside kick teams we've faced in quite a while, and it's really just an outstanding play by our unit. Peppers was really at the point of attack, and he came through with a big time, shortstop play there, but was well designed by the Jets, and I'd say well played on our end. They did a similar thing against Cleveland when they recovered that one, to go on and win the game. So it looked like it was going to go to our right, and then Zerline made a very deceptive kick.
And I think if I heard you right, you said a shortstop play by Peppers. Is that like a reference to getting it on the hop like a shortstop in baseball?
Well, yeah, getting his body in front of the ball and playing the ball, not, reaching out for it, but, moving into the position so he could keep it in front of him and play like shortstop.
Next question, Nick O'Malley, followed by Chris Ryan.
Hey, Bill. I also want to ask about Jabrill and his impact in yesterday's game, both increased role on defense and saw that he also got some praise from the coaching staff for he had a key block on Marcus Jones's return. How impactful was his increased role yesterday in the game?
Yeah, I thought Jabrill had several big plays for us and physical plays. So yeah, good to see that production out there, have him out there, and he helped us in the kicking game, and he certainly helped us on defensively against the run and the pass, and on the pass rush. So yeah, just good to have him on the field.
Were you always aware that he had those sort of like quick hands that he showed in the shortstop play?
Oh, for sure, yeah. At Michigan they used him quite a bit offensively, and he's returned kicks, handled the ball well. He's got real good ball skills. That's why we have him on that unit. Mm-hmm.
Next question, Chris Ryan, followed by Phil Perry.
Morning, Bill. How are you?
All right, good, Chris.
I want to ask about Mondre a little bit, and what advancements have you seen from him, both in terms of pass protection and also in the passing game over the last season?
Yeah, Mondre just gets better every day. He's one of the guys that I've coached that really has shown just continuous improvement. Almost every day he walks into the building, and whether it's just in every phase of the game. This kid's really come a long way, and just every part of his game. You mentioned some of the things in the passing game: awareness, route running, blitz pickup, recognition, getting out on fake blitzes and versus reading the difference between fake blitzes and blitzes, and in the running game is patience and setting up blocks and running on the second level and stiff arm and contact balance, ball security. I mean, you name it. I have a ton of respect for the way he's worked at his game, improved his training habits. He's still got a ways to go, but he just gets better at all the things he works at every day. He's got a long list of them, but he's made significant progress in so many areas. It's it's really been impressive.
In a tough divisional game like that one, how important is it for players to set the tone with their physicality? Because I thought you mentioned Peppers earlier. His physicality I thought made a big difference on the defensive side. But when Mondre on the big run, he gets met by a tackler on the line. He fights through that. Does that, in your view, kind of set the tone across the board?
Well, for sure. Yeah, that's we knew this was going to be a physical game, and coming off a short week, I think our guys really tried to gear up for it and play to it. But yeah, all the way across the board, the Jets are a very physical team, and their defense is very active and physical defense. They're well coached, and they have a aggressive group of guys out there, and so I thought, well, look, there are a number of times where they got us, but I'd say we at least fought and competed against them, and we made a few plays there too. We were able to clean out the pocket, and Matt get some space on a couple of scrambles, and guys running with the ball in their hands. Even Janu on the kickoff return, breaking a couple tackles there to get the ball up, past the 35-yard line for field position. So, a lot of little things, but they all add up.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, Chris.
Next question, Phil Perry, followed by Dakota Randall.
Hey, Bill, last night the team posted a video from inside the locker room, and it looked like the players had a pretty strong reaction to your 325th win last night. So I just wanted to ask you what it meant to you to get the reaction that you did from the players.
Very appreciative of it. Yeah. I mean, our team's been great. They've worked hard. They've done what we've asked them to do, and certainly satisfying to go on the road and beat the Jets. And we're all happy in the locker room. So I appreciate it.
Looks like our last question will be Dakota Randall.
Hey, Bill, I'm just wondering if you have any initial observations on Sam Ehlinger, whether you studied him at all when he was coming out of college.
Yeah, I think we'll just save that for later in the week here after we've had a little more time to work on that. But yeah, we're definitely familiar with Sam, but just really kind of concentrating on the Jets here these last 6 days.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
We have a couple more hands raised, so we'll finish with two final questions. Phil Perry and Mike Reese.
Hey, Bill, so yeah, just had a couple on the game quickly, but one wanted to ask you about Hunter's ability to block in the open field. It looked like, obviously on the touchdown, he had a big block there. And then it looked like it was maybe a screenplay on the second third down conversion that Jacoby had early in the game there, where it looked like he had a block there that was important. And then just want to ask about the fourth down play. Again, it was targeted to Jacoby. He said after the game that the Jets just played that one really well. Was that a designed run maybe for Mac that kind of turned into a pass? Or just wanted to ask you about that play and if there was any consideration there for going with the field goal there. Thank you.
Yeah, trying to keep them all straight. There's about 6 questions there, Phil. Not processing them all here right now.
Sorry, I was trying to squeeze them in.
All right, so Hunter's downfield blocking, the first run that Mondre had where he, broke the tackle by Williams at the line of scrimmage, and Hunter made a good block on the safety. It was about a 15-yard run. So Hunter did a good job on that. On Jacoby's catch and run on a third down and long conversion, Hunter and Mondre both made key blocks there where we kind of caught the ball short and then ran. Jacoby picked up the first down on their sideline. There was a number of good plays, downfield blocking. I thought our receivers and tight ends really tried to compete there. Janu, as always, has some tough matchups there on the line of scrimmage against those defensive ends, but, he fought them well there. And, on the touchdown, it was, a different play, but sort of a similar play to the other 4th and 1, a little different version of it. And, Jets did a great job of covering the the 4th and 1 play. We had some options on the play, and they really did a good job of taking them all away. And then on the 4th and 1 touchdown, it worked out where Jacoby was free, and we're able to hit it there. So that was a big play for us.
Thank you.
Last question, Mike Reese.
Bill, I wanted to ask you just about Mac and just his playing a full game for the first time since week 3. I mean, what was the most encouraging thing that you saw from his performance?
Yeah, I thought Mac did a nice job. We had pressure on quite a few pass plays, more than we would like for sure. And I thought he made good decisions and had to pull the ball down a couple times and made some key runs for us. And there was some, the Jets gave us some looks on the line of scrimmage that he had to deal with in the running game. I thought he handled those well. So I thought he gave us a lot of good plays.
Who was your favorite shortstop growing up?
Yeah, there was a lot of good ones, but yeah, I have to go with Jeter here in a long haul. Not that I was growing up then, but be hard to put anybody ahead of Jeter.
I liked Ozzie Smith and the backflip when he would come on the field. That was one of Tony's guys, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of good shortstops back in the day. These guys can handle the ball. I'm telling you, they can handle it and throw it. It's impressive. Watch Major League Baseball infield work, and they make it look so easy. It's so hard, and they make it look so easy. So, yeah.
Good stuff.
All right. Thanks Mike.
Thank
yeah,
you.
you got it. Thanks. Yep.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, everyone.